I want to address some comments that have been made on the previous videos. I'm not Irish, but you're going to hear my Irish Ire because I am sick and tired of hearing that I am being disrespectful to Bergoglio so soon after his death. This man for 13 years destroyed Catholic faith. He destroyed families. He caused division. This man for 13 years mocked God, anathematized him, called Jesus Christ a liar. This man for 13 years promoted a just society based upon humanitarian values of immigration rights and free wages, but didn't defend Jesus Christ and the Holy Catholic Church. Don't tell me to be respectful to this man or to any of them. I defend and protect the Holy Catholic Church, the mystical body of Jesus Christ. I protect and defend the priesthood, which I love, and this man single-handedly did nothing but try to destroy it. He used God's name in vain every time he pronounced some heresy against God. And what were those heresies? He said there was no hell. He said that God was anonymous. That is, that he started all of creation and then walked away. So if that's true, what happens at the holy sacrifice of the Mass? Does he not become the body and blood of Christ on the altar? No, the modernists don't believe that anymore. This man said that same-sex unions can be blessed. This man said, "Who am I to judge?" There is nothing respectable about this man or the men that we're going to elect the next one. Let me be very clear again. I do not want to hear from you that you're going to pray for a good and holy Pope. There won't be one because the men that are there to elect the next leader of the modernist church do not have the faith. If they do not have the faith, they cannot elect the vicar of Christ. They cannot speak for Christ. They cannot act in the person of Christ because they have rejected Jesus Christ. They have created their own church and they have built upon their own authority. Who they will elect will be their own man, not a Catholic Pope. But a Catholic Pope can be elected by those bishops who have apostolic succession and by those bishops who hold the faith, as small a number as we are. We could elect a supreme pontiff because a cardinal is a title. It is not a continuation of the office. The fullness of the office of the priesthood is in the bishop. Cardinals have been given honorary title. And yes, canon law from the 1200s says that the cardinals will elect the supreme pontiff. But the cardinals are still bishops. And so there is hope. I'm not trying to steal hope from anyone. I'm trying to keep it real. The reality is this: Jesus Christ rose from the dead. But no one remembers that. All they're speaking about is that Francis descended into it. Which one of us is being positive here and hopeful and truthful? I want your comments. But if you want to try to sell me this garbage that I'm supposed to respect a man who has not respected my faith, my church, my priesthood, then find another channel to watch. There are plenty of them out there that will continue to sing this man's praises. One reason I put these videos out is because if you go on mainstream media, you'll hear how wonderful he was, how humanitarian, how giving, how poor, how humble, and all of the other garbage. Remember, they said the same thing about Hugh Hefner when he died. So turn to our Lord Jesus Christ. Trust in our Lord Jesus Christ. Defend our Lord Jesus Christ. Love our Lord Jesus Christ. And when we have again a Catholic Pope, I will be the first one to submit myself to him, because I will know that in submitting myself to him, I am protecting and defending the Catholic faith which Christ revealed to the apostles, and that I am providing for the Catholic faithful what Christ gave to the apostles, his body and his blood, and our holy faith. God bless you, and keep the faith.